What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Also, if you get anything from this or if you're just feeling generous, hit that like button. It really means a lot to me. It really helps get this video out to more people, and I would just greatly appreciate it. All right, for those that follow me for crypto stuff, I will be getting a video out today separate. I'm going to talk about Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, the overall market. Today's video, I'm trying something a little bit new. I've been talking about wanting to do this, and that is to cover futures trading, which is something that I do. And I have not really gotten a lot of content out there about futures and, my trading and what I'm doing there. And so I wanted to try and get something out. The market is still live. It's almost 12:30 my time. So there's another 30 minutes left while the market's open. I'm out in Cali, so markets close at 1 p.m. So I figure I just would show you my trading account. Okay, what I use are funded accounts. I like Apex, which is a platform where you get to take an evaluation. If you pass the evaluation, you get a funded account up to, I want to say the highest one is maybe, I want to say it's $250,000 you get to use towards trading. There's a ton of content on YouTube that explains about how these accounts work and things like that. I'm happy to, maybe I'll get in and maybe I'll do a video specifically about that. But let me just quickly just kind of give you the broad strokes of what's going on. So let's take a look here. All right, so here we go. I use NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader is the platform I use to trade. These here are my evaluation accounts. Okay, so currently I have 5 evaluation accounts that I'm working on. Each of them have a different price goal that I need to hit. Each of them have a different starting amount. So today's been a pretty good day, actually. I haven't put on a ton of trades, as you can see down here. Again, these are evaluation accounts, so this is not real money. But I did have to pay for these, which is one of the reasons why I really like doing the eval accounts as opposed to just straight paper trading or straight demo trading, is because you do have money on the line, right? It costs money to get one of these accounts. I'm going to leave a link down below to Apex, which is what I use for these accounts. And if you use my link, you're going to get Apex constantly is doing these pretty remarkable discounts, right? So for these particular accounts, I think they cost roughly about 20 bucks. I think it was like 18 bucks or something like that. Right now, they're going for $30. They change like every week. There's a new discount code. If you use my link below, you'll always be up to date on whatever the current discount is. Still 20 bucks, 30 bucks. I mean, it's still skin in the game. I know it's not a lot of money, but it's not just straight demo trading, right? Today, I've had a good day. Really, this has been so I trade the NQ, which is basically like the US 30. I like the NQ a lot, even though it is, I wouldn't say it's beginner friendly. It definitely bounces around like crazy. It's probably the most volatile futures contract to pick from, but it's what I like. And I've basically been using this trend line here and just really playing. Like if you see here, this particular trade, this is on account 357. All right, so I made $310 on this account, really just selling 2 contracts up here. And then I shorted it here, basically right where it hit this line. And then I bought it back right in here as it was approaching the lower Bollinger Band. If we go to, let's see, my biggest account, my biggest was 353. Okay, so on this account, made $435. And again, similar trade, sold up here, right up in this area, and then bought back in right here. And if you look, I mean, I'm tempted to continue to trade this thing. All right, because we got a half an hour left, and maybe I will put on a trade live. So here would be a decent entry to put on a trade, just because we are close to this, this trend line here. And if it's been following it, which it has been pretty much all day, I would potentially see a pullback back down to the Bollinger Band here. I'm tempted to do it, but I don't want to completely lose focus here. And one of the reasons why I'm not doing it is because I have a rule, right? I try, and my goal is to make $200 per each account. So as you can see, I have exceeded that goal very nicely on all of these accounts. Okay, I've done a ton of evaluation counts. I have passed a ton of evaluation accounts. I've also bombed a ton of evaluation accounts. Okay, the rules are pretty strict. You only have a certain amount that you can lose per day, and that number does change as you go up in value in your account, right? So it's a trailing stop basically. So on most of these accounts, the goal is I got to make $3,000 off a $50,000 account, but I can only lose 2,500. And again, that 2,500 can change because again, you're dealing with a trailing stop. So if I'm going up, my limit then also goes up. So on a $50,000 account, when you start off, basically, if I were to, your floor price that if you got to, you would lose would be 47,500. But as I start to make money, that 47,500 goes up. So if I make $500, now my low price is 48,000. So for easy math purposes, if you look at this here, this 52,500 on this particular account right here, basically my low price on this is 50,000. There's a little bit more nuances to that as well, but I don't want to get into all of that right now. But that's just to kind of give you a general idea. And as you can see, it's doing exactly what what I said it was going to do, and what I was tempted to get in right here. It's basically been following this all day. And look at this, it's coming right down to the Bollinger Band. Now, again, maybe I should, right now, I would be considering putting on a buy, get in on a buy order right here, and watch this thing, come back up into this range right here. I mean, it's been doing that all day. I've had a fantastic day. We've come over to show kind of my trade performance. This is one thing that's kind of cool. Where is it? Right here. Let me just bring this over. All right, so from February 28th to today, so that's been 1 week. My net profit has been $4,400. Today's profit alone, let's see, what are we, the 6th? All right, so looking good here, right? That's $1,500, not bad. Now you'd think, okay, Luke, so are you saying that you're making about 6,000 a month? Well, I have, but just to give you guys kind of, what I mean, some realer numbers. Let's look back. Let's look back at a whole month. Let's start February 1st until now. All right, so let's see how much I've made. This should give you a little bit more context here. As you can see, I've only made $1,100, right? Because I've taken some significant losses. So although I've had a great week, booking, what was it, $4,500 at the 28th? All right, yeah. So even though I've had a really great week, if you look back my whole month, I made $1,100 because again, you can go up big, but I hate booking losses. I almost would rather just blow up my account than to have to book a loss, which is stupid because today I was down $700 on, I believe it was 359. Let me just see if that matches up. Yeah, look at this. So this account, see all these different buys and sells? I got crushed on this account in the beginning. All right. I ended up closing it with $355 in profit, but I was down $730 at one point. I forget which trade it was in here. So this is the platform that I use to get the funded account, Apex Trader Funding. I've done a lot of the different funded accounts, Elite Traders, Top Step. I can't remember the names of all of them. I've tried pretty much all of them. I've been at this pretty heavily for the last year. I've been trading futures heavily for the last year now. Before that, traded a lot of options, stocks, things like that. I've also done Forex trading. I have found futures, if you're going to day trade, I think there's nothing better than futures when it comes to day trading. If you're going to be a day trader, day trade futures. Hands down, it's what I think is the best. You don't have to deal with the maximum day trade rule, which you do with trading options, assuming you have an account under 25,000. You also have opportunity to take part in these funded accounts where you literally, if you pass the eval, you will be able to get a funded account that has the type of leverage basically that you need to be able to trade these futures contracts. Again, I will leave links down below. All right. So it kind of shows you the different things here. It's cool is you receive 100% of the first $25,000 you make per account, and then 90% beyond that. So in other words, as you become a successful trader and you're using their platform and their money, you get to keep 90%. They take 10% for themselves. Trust me, this is a good business model. Some of you may be thinking, why would they agree to do this? And that sounds crazy. Believe me, it's different to pass one of these evaluation accounts. Okay, I've probably in the last year, I think I put in close to 11 or 12 grand just buying evaluation accounts. Now I've pulled out 6, right? So I'm still down for the year. And they've made money off of me. So there's a reason they're doing what they're doing. I mean, it's, and I can do another video where I go into all the, minimum trading days, the trailing threshold, stuff like that. These are the different types of evaluation accounts they have, 75,000, 100,000, 150,000. All right. And it shows you. So again, you look at some of these and, for a $25,000 or $50,000 account, it's $187 a month. All right. So you're basically paying for this. It's monthly. But again, with my link down below, you will not be paying anywhere near that amount. Okay. The most I've ever paid for an account is or the average, I should say, is probably about $40. If you time it correctly during the certain times of the month, you can get them for literally $13, $14 to have one of these evaluation accounts, and you can start trading right away. Again, I use NinjaTrader. The other platform to actually trade would be Trade of 8. And then I use the Apex as my funded account. You link it up and it works like that. So, folks, let me know what you think. I'm sure a lot of you probably will have questions about this. I usually don't make the videos on how to set everything up, so that you're going to have to look at other YouTube videos for that. But I definitely, if there's interest in learning how to do futures trading, or at least following me and what I'm doing, I would love to make more videos on this. Again, I every day I'm trading futures. The market is open 23.5, I guess, right? So yeah, 2 days off, but then it's open for 23 hours a day, right? There's just this 1 hour break. And I'll trade in the evening. Sometimes I actually like trading at nights. Market moves a little bit slower, but gives you time to kind of make, decisions, things like that. So let me know what you think of this. Apex Trader Funding is what I use. NinjaTrader is the platform that I trade on. Yeah, let me know what you think. Leave questions, comments down below. Catch you guys all on the next one.